You are a piece of shit. Not you, Tiffany. Hello. Oh, good. I was yelling at an artifact. I was yelling at an artifact and calling it a piece of shit. And right as it said Tiffany Villager, and I was like, "You are a piece of shit." I was like, "Wait, no, no."
Nice. Did you kick any bubblegum? Oh my god, I did the thing. I don't
Travis
even
did a good
want to
work.
talk about it right now. I just gotta do it, okay? We can talk
Travis did good
about it when
work.
you get here. I am fiery about this game right now. Let me tell you right now, there's 4 endings, okay? I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them. I'm gonna get number 3, and I'm gonna say fuck you to number 4, and I ain't doing it. It requires a whole nother playthrough of the game. Not to mention, there's 2 other items at least 2 items I'll never see because the clock has numbers on it which correspond to minutes playing the game. It's for speedrunners. Okay, I ain't doing that. There's things that open at 30 minutes, 90 minutes, and 300 minutes, and then there's a room that has a pile of skulls on it. It's how many times you've died, and there's a chest behind it, which means you can only get the chest if you go through the game without dying a single time. And apparently, there's another item you can only get without ever saving the game. And I'm like, I don't care that much, okay? I can't dedicate myself to that, okay? I can't do it. Holy shit. No, but it's Donkey's secret. It's Donkey's secret. He put it in the fucking game. It's called it's called the BDTP. I don't know why. It's in the house. You get into the office and there's these scribbles on a chalkboard. I put the picture in the chat, and it's Donkey's secret. Apparently, I haven't looked it up. I've just looked up how to do it because I'm like I can do it, but I'm not doing the bullshit 4th ending. Okay, I found out how to figure out how many. I've got like 6 or 7 rabbits right now. Okay, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm losing my fucking mind right now. Okay, I had to. Tiffany, I killed the manticore and I birthed a new one, motherfucker.
Okay.
I fucking.
Yeah. Watch it.
You find all 64 eggs and you unlock a 65th egg with a face on it, and you go down underground where the manticore was, and there's an incubator, and you throw that bitch in the incubator and it cracks open and there's another manticore. And I was like, the fuck did you just say to me? And I have to run from it and fucking do all this bullshit to open another door, and you go through that, and then you play the flute and the manticore opens his mouth and you climb inside and you go into space. I'm not joking right now. You go into space and you run around as the manticore until you find the first manticore you killed, and there's an island full of bunnies that you've found, and you can climb out of the manticore's mouth, and there's another copy of the fucking everything bagel, and you can climb inside of that and it teleports you back, and now you can jump between the bunny island and the well to see how many bunnies you've collected. And I've got to find all 16 bunnies, but guess what? There's more than 16 bunnies. There's 9 more bunnies. I can't fucking do this, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm running on fever brain. I can't do this.
Listen, Travis.
Oh, I did that forever ago. I did that so long ago. You're looking at like noon today, okay? Probably not. It was more like 4 o'clock. But like, I'm so past all 9 candles, okay? Oh my god. You find all 9 candles and it opens a little door, and you go through a little fish tunnel, and it takes you down underground, and you go through another fish tunnel, and you get the eel medal, and you take the eel medal to the eel thingy, and you go underground, and there's dark everywhere, and you see another little flute thing, and you play the flute, and the eel opens its mouth like all the other animal heads you can warp through, but instead of letting you go through it, he flies out of the fucking wall, and he like sings, and you have to play the song he sings while you avoid his attacks. And then he freezes, and you can go into his mouth, and it warps you back and forth. And it's like, what the fuck? And the wiki calls the fucking hippo head a crocodile, and I'm like, you don't know your fucking animals, that's a hippo, motherfucker. I'm very fired up about that. And,
You know, Travis, you sound like me. Remember when I was trying to get all the endings to Near Replicant? You sound like me.
You know that scene from whatever the fucking show is that I never watched with the dude pointing at the wall with all of the Charlie Day with all the strings and walls? Yeah. Yeah, it's that. I'm that. That's me talking about Animal Well, okay? I'm fucking Oh, Tiffany, I have found 64 eggs and like 9 rabbits, and I'm not done, but I'm close to done, and I'm so done. When you get home, I'll show you. I'll show you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay? Here's the thing. The wiki acts like it's just everybody knows, okay? You get all 64 eggs, which not easy, okay? Let me tell you, not easy, okay? And then you you pull out the UV wand. That's a thing. It shows UV everywhere. And you stand in the peacock room with all the eggs. Peacock daddy's like, look at my eggs, gaze upon them. And they all have little symbols on them. Okay? And apparently, according to the wiki, oh, you're supposed to just recognize as 3-digit binary. Like, I fucking know what that is. They're like, players will recognize this. I'm like, bitch, who? Not me. I had to Google it because I ain't no binary.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way. Oh, don't get me started right now, okay? Look, some of the bunnies, only one of the bunnies is easy to find, okay? That's the tutorial bunny. One of them is permanently in UV, and you can only see it if you're running around in UV on, and that bitch just roams around. He just goes fucking... I found him randomly, and I said, good. And then the duck is a bunny. The duck is a bunny. You have to turn that bitch into a bunny with the flute. And then I haven't even done the bunny mural. Oh my god, you have to fucking blow up the bottom of that room with the TNT, and there's a little control panel, and you have to draw a new bunny. And the only way to find out what the drawing's supposed to look like is to find 50 puzzle pieces scattered across the fucking game. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm just gonna go to Google, and I'm just gonna copy the artwork. I'm not doing it! You can't make me, okay? And then I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm gonna lose my mind. Maybe they should play Animal Well, okay? They would understand. Oh my god. I am walking around. I can't sit down right now.
I'm trying to stay so quiet
There's a room
because
full of
of my parents,
firecrackers.
but I am literally in tears right now from laughing.
Tiffany, there's a room full of firecrackers, and if you go to the room next to it, there's a ghost that pops up, and it can't be killed by a candle, and its face switches all the time, and you have to play the flute sequence that turns it into a bunny before it kills you. Yeah, that's a thing, Ghost Bunny. Oh yeah, and then there's a thing on the wall in the room with the skulls that show you how many times you've died. That says, oh, each of these faces is corresponding to a note you can play. So you have to fucking write that shit down because you're not gonna remember it. And then you gotta look at the ghost and be like, what faces are you making at fucking light speed so I can do this before you kill me? So I can turn you into a bunny.
Oh my god.
And then the room with 3 dogs in it. The room with 3 dogs in it's like, bruh, you want to open this little... Yeah, oh, I'm in the middle of it right now. You want to open this little thing? Well, you can't activate it in this room. You have to activate it in the next room, but you can't do it unless you jump, hit the remote an odd number of times, and then land in water. What? but there's no water in the room, so I have to stand there, ride the fucking frisbee around, and then not touch any piece of ground, and make it 2 rooms to the right without touching the ground to land in water, so when you fucking quote-unquote die, it teleports you back to the last place you were standing, which is behind the wall now. Well, how the fuck am I gonna do that? I guess I'm gonna watch someone on YouTube and stand here for an hour trying to
Hmm.
figure it out.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm losing my mind. You get into the house and the TV is going crazy, and you click the remote and it goes through faces, and those are fucking symbols that you have to remember from the thing earlier, and just play music in the room, and the bunny pops out of the TV, and then there's more, and there's always more, and it's bunnies. There's a, oh my god, Tiffany, every time you start the game, okay, there's 4 save slots. Depending on which one you pick, you pop out of a different plant at the beginning of the game. Well, guess what? Each of those plants is a code, and you need all 4 of them to get this bunny. Well, I'm not doing that, okay? Google exists. I'm not playing your game 4 fucking times, okay? Oh, I'm gonna fucking... If you fall asleep, you dream of a bunny. Well, you have to jump up and touch that motherfucker, because he counts too. He counts too. You can't forget about Dream Bunny. He's just
Oh
there all
my
the time.
god.
He's just there all the time. And then there's a room with 8 crows in it, and they fucking sit in a square, and you have to listen to them as they caw at you in different notes, and then play the notes. And then don't confuse it for the room right next to it that has like 12 crows in it, and they're just like mad at you all the time, and you can't make any notes out. And I got really confused about that. I need to go to sleep.
Oh my god.
And I'm not even
You good?
done. I'm like 12 bunnies in. I don't even know. I don't I'm not gonna make it, man. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is there any way to save this voice chat, because this is gonna be funny
Yeah,
when I'm not mad about it?
so I definitely